All your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers?
What's up guys, it's Elixar here, and I'm bringing you another installment of Attack on Titan tutorials. But today I'm using Freedom's video bar, so I'm going to quickly explain how it works. Hit 1 to skip the introduction and head straight over to the explanation of how this technique works. Hit 2 to see how to perform this technique from ground and some general staples for how it works. Hit 3 to see how to perform this technique in freeform. Click the star at any point, subscribe, and stay up to date with our content. Binge watching? I know I would. Click on that play now link right now to make binge watching even easier. Liking the music? Well, click on the music button and I'll link you straight to where you can buy this music. And of course, hit the skip button if you've already seen this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. What's up guys, it's Elixar here, and I'm going to be bringing you back another segment of the Attack on Titan for Dummies tribute section, based off of that of the TheGreatSkirazi series, which will have a link in the description. And you might notice you can actually see my mouse cursor this time. But yeah, alright, so we're going to jump into Forest Surviving Your Crawler, going on normal for the purpose of tutorial, and Dawn with Captain Levi, of course. Jump into full screen. So the tutorial I'm going to be covering today is none other than the Vector Slash. The Vector Slash is what someone can consider an advanced killing technique. It's actually pretty simple for something that can produce pretty solid damage results. And I'm basically going to run through with you guys how it works and how to do it, some tips and tricks and things to avoid, and probably just give a couple of examples on how to do it. And now I should probably point out that most of these tips are obviously catered to Levi because of his stats and his blade lengths, but since all the other characters have longer blades, you can probably pull this off easier than with Levi. And that really goes as a staple for all of my tutorials that follow techniques. But anyway, with I forget the phrase. Professional. Anyway, let's restart and jump into it. So the Vector Slash, basically, let's go find a Titan. We're going to get rid of this little aberrant so it doesn't ruin the tutorial, because they're an annoyance. Oh! Right click didn't work. Oh, this is obviously setting a great precursor for the video, as just like last time. Yeah, oh! Yeah! I just remembered I changed special attack to a different button just for the purpose. So many aberrants. Right, let's restart now that we've got some, you know, normal Titans to experiment with. Right, so I'm not doing this in any tutorial or one where they're just not moving, because Titans are always moving. So really, you want to get the Titan's attention, and you've got to hook past them. Aim for, I don't know, just under the neck. If you're going for one hook. I've suddenly lost my left click. One sec. What is going on? Okay, I misclicked something. That's annoying. You want to do a single hook and gas past them, or you can double hook if it helps you get higher. You don't want to go too high, but you really want to be about neck height. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration to get rid of these two Titans. So we've just got about a 7-meter class there. Now there's two ways of doing this. There's the clean way and there's the messy way. And obviously you can do these in free form for more points, but I'm going for a ground one to start with. Basically you double hook as you get past, and then you look towards them and place a single hook. Whoops. Place a single hook on their neck, like that. Really, you want to be going straight, because that way you don't deviate from your course, and you want to charge whilst you're going past them and reel in. The reeling function obviously is with the scroll down, or if you've rebound it using the external rebinder, then that works too. Just want to give the reel a quick flick and then let go as you pass the nade. One of the things I found works, especially with Levi, is if you hook their chin, just like I did there, it allows you to swing around a little bit more. And it seems to be safer, especially if you've drifted further past them. Because you see there, I hooked the side of the neck, and because Levi's blades are too short, he missed. So for Levi players, I would advise you to hook the chin as you go past, and you can pull off something like that. For other players, I have seen that it does work if you hook the side of their neck. So, I missed it there. You saw the other two demonstrations and they work fine. The same concept applies when in freeform. And obviously you just want to make sure that the Titan is side on with you, and you hook its chin for Levi players and hook the side for other players. Also for your finger placement, I would advise holding sideways in the direction that you're going past the Titan. So if you're going left, holding A; if you're going right, holding D, along with W and of course gas, so you can reel. What I just did there was I didn't actually let go of my initial hooks, and that actually works pretty well. I'm not sure if it's technically a classic vector slash, but it also is quite efficient. A traditional vector slash really would have you hook, let go, and hook again. And if you want to see a good example of those, I'll link to Skirazi's video, which is where I actually learned to do this before altering it slightly. Practicing a traditional vector slash is quite useful because not only does it give you a solid basis for it, it also means if the Titan acts erratically or, you know, changes its target because if you're playing multiplayer someone goes past it, you're not being thrown off by your hooks being in different places. Also means if you had a bad hook placement just to get yourself up in the air, you can re-hook to get a better, well, swing. The thing I also noticed about the non-traditional vector cuts is you can switch into a modified, not so good version of the Hydra Strike, which is coming in from full on, which I might get one of the other members to do a tutorial on because I'm not too good at it. And let's see other tips. For freeform, if you're side on and the Titan is in motion, I'd seriously suggest hooking the chin. And if you're coming from full on, I haven't tested this, but I would suggest using the gas burst function to move yourself to the side, because coming in front on doesn't really work for a vector slash in freeform. You really want to already be in freeform for when you switch to. You want to be already in freeform and be going past the Titan when you go for your vector slash. I'm running out of gas, so I guess I will have to kill this guy and peg it. Oh dear. Alright, gas point is that way. But yes, generally, vector slash aim to go. It's safer to go from the right. I find that I've actually, so an anti-clockwise motion as you go past them. I've found that I default to clockwise now, just because it feels more natural to me. But especially on hard, it's probably a bad habit, especially if you can't always pull off a vector slash, because Titans swing with their right fist first, which will nail you if you're going past on your left side. So really aim from the right, but aim from the right and go anti-clockwise, but if you can't, then by all means go for a clockwise attack. Just another attempt there of it going through. I don't know how to do slow motion yet, so I guess I'll just have to let you guys pause the video and make your own keyframes, but I can always do a more detailed tutorial on this if people ask for it, and if I figure out how to do slow motion. So Vector Slash, it works better on larger titans, so one's bigger than the one I'm currently messing around with right now, because the hitbox is bigger and you're higher off the ground. I found that when you're higher off the ground, it's easier to get larger damages and just actually pull it off successfully. I found with the smaller ones, it's harder to be as high off the ground and moving at a solid speed. There's also just the moving past them. So I mentioned there's like the classic and the altered one that I use that uses the same hook. I'd also like to point out that there's such a thing as a clean Vector Slash and a messy one. Don't you dare be a jumper. Alright, so I'm stuck. Still alive somehow. No, that was a bad idea. Alright, that was a bad idea. The clean vector cut is, or slash, I don't know, I keep switching between the two. It's more of a slash than it is a cut. The clean one is one of the ones I performed here. You go perfectly round and you don't actually crash into the Titan at all. So you generally get more points off of those. You keep going, there's no impediment to your speed. And you know, it'd just be your photogenic Vector Slash. Those are ideal, but sometimes hard to pull off, especially when you're dealing with multiple Titans. And especially harder to pull off in freeform. The more common Vector Slash is the rough one, which you can kind of perform just as a rebound slash, as a modified rebound slash. So if you mess up one attack or your first attempt at a Vector Slash, you can bounce and then move to the Titan's side and go for another one. Also, if you're off course, so you're going, say, I'm going to do it now, say you went too high, aim down and swing, then it's close to a vector drop, but it's not quite a vector drop. And especially if you're further away, then you'll start to level out. A bonus for Levi players is you can do a Vector Slash with Levi Copter. And how that works is you want to do it from the ground, you double hook to set up, just like before, and then you right click and hit reel just as the hook connects. Don't aim for the chin, you want to aim directly at the nape or the side of the neck, and you really want to be hitting that right click just as soon as you go over. So you can see there. It'll be slightly modified timing. It depends on your speed and angle each time, so it's kind of risky. If you can pull it off, it feels great and it looks nice. Surprisingly, it doesn't actually pull off as much damage as, for example, just your standard clean Vector Slash will give off, but sometimes you just gotta go for start points, you know? Alright, so I think I'll kill this and that'll be the end of this tutorial. If you guys liked it, be sure to let me know with a like and a comment in the comment section, and let me know if there's any other techniques that you want me to do a tutorial for, or one of the other members, if they're more apt with it. Vector Slash is generally my signature technique, and equator cuts we generally leave to Paul, and George is working on the Hydra Strike currently. So, Yeah, this is Elixar from Kohai no Tsubasa Gaming, and I will be seeing you in the next tutorial. What's up guys, it's Elixar here from Wings of Desolation. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and subscribe to stay up to date with our content. We're open to feedback as usual. Leave us a comment in the comments section below to say what you thought of this video. Click one of the 2 links we've put up for you for some more awesome content, and maybe you too could be in one of the later videos. Anyway guys, as usual, peace.